the Trevor Jackson podcast.
Let's get on to the next topic of discussion, man. Goodness gracious, boy, I don't know what's going on with these niggas out here in these streets. HoneyKomb Brazy home, right? Salute to HoneyKomb Brazy. Salute to Alabama. I remember I seen that brother in that video with Jay Prince with that gold chopper spitting. I said, good God, this boy next up. You know, he was signed to rap a lot, doing his thing, spitting, going crazy. Then the next week in the news, I seen some dudes shot up his grandparents' house, and an explosion happened and they passed away. Then he went to jail. Then somebody shot him up on camera. You know, and he's just recently released. His music, I love his music. I ain't gonna lie to you. He makes some dope street music. And, you know, that's the genre of music that I've grown to love, being a brother from the South. And this week he dropped 3 videos. But the most interesting thing and what people are on podcasts talking about is his beef with Finesse2Tymes. Finesse2Tymes is all over the place right now talking crazy.
Paper, and he ain't had shit going on. And he was picking at me. And I wasn't saying nothing. Now you see how I feel. See, you had never been to the feds like me. Now you see how I feel. Now you don't want no smoke. Now you don't want to meet up. Now you don't want to go to jail. You see what I'm saying? You a bitch. You never wanted to do none of that. That's why you was way in Mobile talking shit like that. That's why you, when I was trying to pull up, that's why you don't want to pull up on me. Because you know I'm really, bro, when I first met you, you know you told me you look up to me. You remember the conversation we had, right? You remember our conversation. You know that you don't remember that you told me that the reason why you move the way you move is because you watched how I came up, putting up with and on bullshit and jumping out really, I ain't getting bust on camera. I ain't busting on me on camera. I'm doing the on camera, fool. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference between me and you now. Hold on. You talking about some jail shit. Bruh, you say I go to jail and get out in 10 minutes. I don't give a if I was on Fed papers. I'm not going to get violated for a grandma. Dumbass young.
Let me take a minute. Lord, thank you for removing me from the streets. Thank you for helping me and getting me out those projects. I highly appreciate you. I love you. Thank you. I couldn't take it no more. You know, I want to see all of us win. I want to see black folk unify. But I be damned if that's the environment of ignorance that I want to be around and be in. Finesse2Tymes had the opportunity to become one of the most successful rappers in the South. Moneybagg Yo embraced him, brought him back in. They was about to do the Bread Gang stuff. As of recently, he complaining on the internet about his mama. You know, his mama complaining about how he ain't doing nothing for her. Ain't never gave her no more than $2,500. Now the brother, he's on the internet talking about his brother trying to put the gun under the seat. His brother wanted to see him back in prison. He caught a new charge. The foolishness. Then he's dissing HoneyKomb Brazy. He toxic. I hope y'all don't think that, you know, all of us from Tennessee is like that, because we not. I hope he get it together, because it's looking bad. You know, you got to tighten up, Finesse. Every time I see you on the internet now, it's not for music. It's for toxicity. Your music was fire when you was beating on the table and everything, doing your freestyles and raps. You're dope. You're talented. But you got to get away from the foolishness. Being the biggest gangster and all of that shit is lame as hell. You had an opportunity to become successful, super rich, do your job, get your money, and keep it moving. But instead, you're trying to prove a point to the streets that you the realest. Turning your phone on, yelling at the damn screen, nigga. Stop.
ain't see you, my boy. I ain't long. Ain't see you. I don't see you. I'm not turning nobody up. I'm not turning you up, my boy. I don't see you, my boy. I got nothing against you, my boy. We ain't meeting up, my boy. We ain't dying, my boy. Oh, we ain't going to jail, my boy. You hear me? We not doing no dying. We not going to jail. You go your ass to jail. You gonna get back out. I ain't gonna get out like you. I'm not going to that bitch. You the only I know can get with that bitch and get right back out in 10 minutes. Boy, I am not you. You hear me? If I go back in that, I might never come back out again. I don't want no smoke, man. I don't want no smoke, bruh. Leave me alone, dude. Spare me, bruh. Big gangster, spare me, bruh. You big vice lord, whatever you is. I don't want no smoke with you, bruh. Let me live, bruh. Let me live home. I don't want no problem, bruh. Damn, my boy. I've been gone that whole time, my boy. You been popping it. I've been out the way, my boy. Also, if you still in the same spot, you ain't did no elevate, my boy. I've been gone 2 years, bruh. I don't want no smoke, but let me live like home. Let me get this money, boy. Please let me get it, bitch. I'm talking about, I know you on the internet playing. I know you clout chasing. I know you ain't on it. Don't make me goddamn. Come on, I ain't trying to go back. We had talks and everything before. Like, come on. We had talks. You play with me, then I forgave you, dog. Whatever, dog. I ain't stun you, dog. I'm just trying to live like home. I don't want no problem with no rapper. Like, I never did nothing gangster with you. We never each other spill. I don't even know you. I never met you in person. I came to my senses like, you know what? I don't even want to know him no more. I never knew him. I don't even want to know him. I met you over a phone call. You like a fan. I done met so many fans on this and talked to him and woo. You just a fake fan. You hear me? That's all it is. I don't want no smoke with you, bro.
You know, I like how he handled that, but I got something important to say, or I think it's important to say. When I look at last year in hip hop, when Kendrick Lamar was beefing with Drake and the whole LA united with him and unified, and they became one big coast supporting each other. And it wasn't that much smoke and beef, and they was putting the Mexicans on, and the gangs was coming together and all of that. They were showing force by unifying. When I look at what Nas is doing with Legend Has It and bringing all of those artists together in New York City, and they coming together, collaborating and doing music together now and showing unity. When I think about the South, that used to be our superpower, unifying. I seen the activities and the actions from Master P and Birdman yesterday with the beef and how Lil Wayne and Turk didn't show up and these people are going crazy. You know what I'm saying? I see HoneyKomb Brazy and Finesse2Tymes being disgruntled with each other, and the South is kind of divided right now. And our superpower used to be unifying, coming together. We ain't doing that no more, and we got to get back to it. We got to get back to collaborating with each other and doing songs with each other also. That's just the nature of it. Jumping on each other's podcast and going to each other's cities and stuff and showing out together. Because if not, this heat is going to be gone from this region of the country and it's going to go elsewhere again. You got Young Thug and Gunna allegedly and all of this, and they calling Atlanta Ratlanta now because of all of the snitching that's going on. It's divided down here in the South, and you don't have none of the hottest artists collaborating no more. So that's just something that I want to make y'all aware of, because when I think about this, I think that this is going to be the destruction of Southern hip hop. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but I would like to get y'all perspective on that topic in the comment section below. Help me out. What y'all thoughts about this HoneyKomb Brazy and Finesse2Tymes beef? And what's y'all thoughts about the South not showing unification anymore?
The Trevor Jackson Podcast.